Hey everybody, we're back. Welcome to the new year. More chaotic videos are at the ready. I cannot wait for you guys to enjoy these. I know it's been a long while. Needed a break for the holiday season, but I have a whole plethora of videos ready for the new year. So I hope you all are ready. This one's gonna be a big one. So before we get into it, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this with your friends. Hope you all having a great day. And yeah, let's get started. This video, we'll be talking about chaotic classes. Ever since prehistoric Perim, the creatures of all tribes have spread out into subcategories depending on station or duty in life. These are called classes. Some classes all tribes share, while others are uniquely tailor-made for each tribe. Classes each tribe shares are ambassadors, elementalists, minions, mujids, past, scouts, and warriors. We'll begin with the ambassadors. Ambassadors in Perim act similarly as real-world ambassadors who go on diplomatic jobs for their respective countries. The definition for ambassador: the highest-ranking diplomatic representative of one country to the government of another, the executive in charge of an embassy, typically located in the capital city. As I said, it acts similarly to the UN government, where we have a bunch of ambassadors, each representing different countries. Rasnus is an overworld ambassador for the Danians. Kian, or Kinani, is an overworld ambassador for the Mepedians. Elementalists are creatures who have full mastery of one or more of the elements: air, fire, water, and earth, similar to the Benders in the Avatar series. Mach Aiden, the Marillion, mastered water, while Goram, the Danian, mastered water, air, and fire. Minions are the servants / foot soldiers of the Marillion tribe. Whenever a Marillion brainwashes a non-Marillion, they become mind slaves. Minions across all pop culture are there to serve their boss's needs no matter what, like stormtroopers from the Star Wars series or minions from the Despicable Me series. Atacat, Brimflame, and Magmon have been part of the minion class. Muges are the wizards and witches of Perim, often preferring arcane spells over brute force to win battles. You can compare them to other magical characters like Doctor Strange, Dr. Fate, Scarlet Witch, Harry Potter, and Zatanna. In fact, in Perim, Nadrin is considered the most powerful and respected muges. There's also Arcanan from the Mepedian tribe, Lore from the Danian tribe, and Irahep from the Mepedian tribe as well. We also have past creatures. Past creatures are from Perim's hunter-gatherer era and prehistoric era. The prehistoric era was during a time where there was no tribal alliance, also known as the tribalists. During this period, the only rule was survival of the fittest. The hunter-gatherer period is when civilization was being established and creatures evolved to where they can speak fluently and can reason with one another. Even their weapons were primitive to what we currently have, such as the Valeric Shard relic of past was a handheld chunk of rock. Now it's an easier to wield gauntlet, similar to people evolving from using bows and arrows to sniper rifles. Most notable past creatures are Kiru, Blar, Kubaskar, and Chromax. Scouts. Scouts are creatures who can get around very easily, either fast or undetected. They are sent usually by themselves to map out a place and or gather info behind enemy lines. Just like real-world military scouts or even spies to help support their government and allies. Blazer and Hearing are some of the best in Perim. Warriors. Warriors are creatures are bred for combat. They prefer to take a fight head on. Like ancient samurai, some fight with honor. Kaor is one of the strongest warriors in Perim, but others fight with a more savage nature like Chromax, or more cunning like Malvadim. Now we are moving on to the unique classes specifically tied to a specific tribe, starting with the Overworlders. The Caretakers. Caretakers are creatures charged in looking after peculiar items, creatures, or locations, often for study. Damar looks after Runic Grove. Asili looks after Rock River Canyon. And William looks after the Riverlands. These creatures also serve as protectors of these places. Guardians. Guardians are creatures handpicked personally by Maxor to protect strategic locations from enemies. Frafdo is often guarding Castle Boldrin, and Ois is known to guard Kodak Falls. Strategists. Strategists are creatures in Perim that many humans and other creatures go to seek counsel, either to broker peace or for battle strategy. If peace is what you seek, then creatures like Vidov is who you want. But if war is what it comes to, then creatures like Tengath Toborn is who you want advising you. This is similar to a king or a president having a cabinet giving him or her the best advice to effectively lead. Heroes. Overworld creatures known for their heroic deeds are called heroes. Deeds on behalf of the overworld or sometimes Perim itself. They're also known for their leadership skills, wisdom, and the overworld politics. Maxor and Interest are the most famous heroes of them all. Think of them as the Superman and Wonder Woman of Perim in some aspects. Now we move on to the underworld classes. Commanders. Commanders are the underworld army's generals whose authority comes second only to their leaders. They're responsible for training, rallying, and organizing the troops, making sure they are battle ready. Takinam and Akitos commands Kaor's army, while Scythia leads Lord von Blut's army. Conquerors. Conquerors are leaders of the underworld who lead by force and/or honor, usually through brute force and intimidation. A conqueror's goal is to seize as much territory as possible, while at the same time crushing your enemies. Similar to real-life conquerors in history such as Genghis Khan and Alexander the Great. Kaor and Lord von Blut fits the description of conquerors. Ethereal creatures. Ethereal creatures are the ghastly apparitions inhabiting the underworld. They behave like supernatural ghosts. They say that ethereal beings might have come from the shadowy regions of the underworld. Drachnus and Banshore are prime examples of ethereal beings. Taskmasters. Taskmasters are creatures Kaor has tasked to help maintain stability in the underworld. They make up of guards and engineers. Rook and Dardamus act as security to the various levels of the underworld pits, the prison system. Kaibon and Brimflame are two of the infamous engineers of the underworld. They're responsible for a lot of the battle gears. Now we move on to the Mepedian tribe. Conjurers. Conjurers are a seclusive group of Mepedians. They're a bunch of the Mepedians. They are a branch of the Mepedians capable of summoning extremely powerful monsters known as war beasts. However, due to their wild and reckless natures, only conjurers are able to control them. Ivarv and Dremisi are part of such a group. Elites. Elites are like the Mepedian spies of the tribe. Think of them akin to James Bond. With their unique power of invisibility, gives them an advantage with espionage. Malvadine, San, and Como are such elites. Mepedian royals. Mepedian royals are the ones who lead the entire Mepedian kingdom and its people. They're akin to the English royal family with a hierarchy and everything. You have royals such as Prince Mondinu, his cousin Prince Iflar, and another distant cousin, Naina. Keep in mind, because of loyalty, they have a royal bloodline. The majority of the royals aren't allowed to be played with any non-Mepedians. Stalkers. Stalkers are basically scout soldiers for the tribe. Just like your average scout, stalkers fly solo in the Mepedian territory as the first line of defense against any enemy tribe encroaching unannounced on Mepedian lands. With the Mepedian invisibility powers, they'll see you before you'll see them, making them one of the most valuable assets to the Mepedian royals. Headmaster Ancha, Venta, and Zaid are part of the Stalker class. War Beast. As mentioned before, war beasts are one of the most powerful creatures in Perim that has ties to the Mepedian tribe. They are created by the Mepedian conjurers, and only they have mastered the ability to control them. Without the conjurers, war beasts become uncontrollable and attack recklessly. Their creation is based in pure musical energy, which explains their raw, potent, unwieldy strength. Lazvatan, Titanics, and Ixik are part of the Warbeast class. Now we move on to the Danian tribe. Battle Masters. Battle Masters are Danians who have shown an aptitude in battle strategy, and from birth, Mandiblores are usually marked as such. In the series, Wama is the first Mandiblore to be promoted to Battle Master. The best way to tell a Battle Master apart from the rest of the Danians is their particular color coat and the fact they're mostly walked bipedal. Battle Masters are typically placed in the back row during gameplay because of their unique ability in powering up and or reviving Danians. Odu Bothax, Malash, and Capian are part of this class. Controllers. Controllers are responsible for infecting creatures with the Danian parasites for Queen Alexia. The goal is to assimilate all creatures of Perim under the control of the hive. This behavior is reminiscent to the real-world ant colonies and beehives. For now, there aren't many Danian controllers, but the few we have are Dubin, Yondaf, and Makarban and Skaratalas. The Nobles. Nobles are the royal hierarchy for the Danians. They are far more independent than the lower-ranked Danians. The nobles have more limbs and generally have black to gray bodies and far more ferocious faces. They are the ones the lower-ranked Danians answer to without question. Just like any real-world hive, among the nobles you have the prior Queen Alexia, Asaisal, the current queen, and the noble Muge Dalas, to name a few. Squad leaders. Squad leaders are the Danian leaders, each one responsible for their group of troops to carry out missions. If squad leaders do well enough, they can be promoted to Battle Master. Their job description is similar to real-life squad leaders in the military. Junda, Ormisador, and Balan are part of the squad leader class. Marillions. The Chieftains. The Chieftains are chosen and led by the Saikum, who determines the best course of actions for the Marillion tribe. But among the chieftains, Aun, who inherited the title of oligarch by birthright, is at the top of the totem pole of chieftains. Together they form a council. They are almost like the Akatsuki from Naruto, each one a powerhouse in their own right. Among the chieftains are Aun, Eritab, and Milain. Most chieftains have an octopus quality to fit their watery nature. Floodmorphers. Floodmorphers are Marillions with an ability to alternate or change different aspects of the game, like gaining music counters or changing locations. In the series, it's their forms when in contact with water, since they are a water-based tribe. Nookworn, Flagamp, and Rioa are part of the class. Their appearance is akin to a malleable serpent or fish creature. Corals are the soldiers for the Marillions and are meant to carry out the orders of the chieftains. Most of the corals give the appearance of a crustacean. Astamal, Boam, and Blackdrin are among this class. Finally, the tribeless class. Beasts, just generic prehistoric beasts of ancient Perim, like the woolly mammoth and Smilodon saber-tooth tiger. Pubaskar and Smilodon fit this class. And that is all of the classes of the Perim area. If you like this video, if you want more videos or have suggestions, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you guys think. I'm glad to be back. I got so much new content for you guys, whether it's just chaotic lore videos or if you enjoy my reviews for movies, comics, TV shows. Check out in the links in the description on youtube.com/talkativecarl. If you'd like to join me live as I also stream video games, check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/talkativecarl. Follow me there. We can chat live. But I'm glad to be back playing some more games for you guys, as well as doing more videos such as chaotic lore. I also have new content for you guys for the anime psychology videos that I want to do. They're not going to be as frequent, but you'll have a few coming down this year. So glad to be back. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Which class is your favorite? Which one is your least favorite? And I will see you guys later for more chaotic lore. Peace.